So we have a slideshow here, but one of the things that Premiere is really good at is making transitions in between one picture and another. So everyone's going to need to do at the minimum, click on the border that's in between two images. Not at the very first one, but we'll do all of the ones that are in between, and press Control D on your keyboard. That's going to apply the default transition. And what you see here is called a cross dissolve. And if we click on each one of those and press Control D, we can easily add transitions between all our pictures and titles here. So there's really not any reason why you won't have these in your video, because it's just that easy. Now, cross dissolve is only one of the transitions that we have. So if you want to go a little further, you have everything else done, then we can certainly explore some of these other transitions. So I'm going to keep that one as cross dissolve, but this one right here, when I click on it, it has some very simple controls, just how long it lasts and that it's centered right at the cut there. I'm going to go to my window workspace and switch to the effects workspace to see some other transitions. What it does is it opens up the panels on the right hand side, and you can see the video transitions panel right here. Now what we've been using is dissolve, and the reason that this one is blue is because it's the default. That's why Control D added a cross dissolve wherever I selected and clicked. So you can actually make any of them your default if you'd rather have another one all the way through. Now there are some of these that are simply not acceptable to me. The rule is you need to have your image pixels on the screen at all times. So there's some of these, like a page peel, that takes this, and I can click and drag and drop it on there. You see these gray pixels here? Those are not your pixels. Those are just some generic color, and I don't care much for that one at all. There's another one called cross zoom that intentionally pixelates your image and makes it look terrible, although with this background. So for a few seconds or parts of a second on the screen, this is what it looks like. And that to me is not acceptable either. There's a flip over as well that simply does not work very well. Let me see. There's wipes and slides and zooms. I'd say if you're going to use the paint splatter, just use it once. If you're looking for one, you can type the word flip right there. And I've got this flip over. This is another one I don't want to see. To me, that just ruins the whole effect of the video. But there are lots of other ones to explore here. I believe some of the irises in previous versions were causing some difficulty if you start seeing crashes a lot. But there's lots of other interesting ones to try out here. And you can use, this is a project, go ahead and use a different one every time if you'd like, as long as it's not one of the forbidden transitions.